it doesn't say what they take. But I need 2 metal beams each and 4 wooden planks each. So that's going to take a lot. Also need metal beams for that one. And service spare parts. And fuel. So I don't need metal rolls for anything. So I can collect metal rolls, take them to this factory which changes them to metal beams. I'll do that with this trailer because this trailer can... Actually, I might do it in the big truck again, in the 8 slot, or I don't know if that would make it through the terrible spots. Yeah, I'll do it in this truck. So, need to get up there for one, wasn't it? Yep. I know how to get there, so... I think I might be on a... Well, the trailer's stuck on something. What is it stuck on? There we go. So it was stuck on a stump, not in the spot I thought though. Oh. I would use the twin steer for this, but this trailer can take 1 extra. You can take 5 at a time, so instead of having 3 trips to each place, I only need 2 because there's 10 at each place. Hopefully that'll be enough to do all this. Actually, there is 4 more that I can get that I know of as well. Terrible camera again. it was 2 metal beams per rail section, wasn't it? So I need 12 metal beams, which means, welcome back, Razzie. So like I was saying, for that long contract yesterday, where I went to the other map for the metal beams, I could have got it from here, but it didn't show it on the map because I hadn't been near it and it didn't show those, but it showed the picture there. But look how close I were to the tunnel there, and I needed to deliver them to the bridges here and here. So that would have been so much better. But luckily I can use them in this contract. So that'll be 4. But I'll need 8 more metal beams, which means 16 metal rolls. So there will be enough on this map. Oh damn ads. Did you see where I showed on the map? I didn't even notice ads were running. Ah, yeah, cool. So yeah, I could have saved a 2.5 hour drive and got them from there. Now I've got more on this map than I need. Yeah. As I've always said, I like the challenge. And that was definitely a challenge, as frustrating as it got. Why can't I use those metal rolls right in front of me there? You've got so many there. Surely you can spare a few of those. Most of the time they are available on each map, but not always. For tasks, they're almost always, but contracts can come from other maps. I had one contract earlier today that required me to take 16 cellulose stuff from this factory. I had to drive it from there all the way to this tunnel onto this map, which came out up there. I had to deliver them to this place here. I think it was to there. Yeah, 16 to there. So I bought a 8-slot trailer and made 2 trips. But it was a pretty good truck and I got it done pretty quickly. I can't remember what I got paid for it. I don't really look at the pay anymore, considering I have that much money. 1.5 million. I don't need to worry about the money. Yeah. Just if I could convert that to real money. Yeah. But yeah, in hard mode, I wouldn't have anywhere near that amount because, as I mentioned, you have to pay for fuel in hard mode. You also, if you buy any accessories for vehicles, you can only sell them for half the amount you buy them for, where in this version, in this difficulty, you can sell them for the full amount. You can also, in hard mode, you can buy trailers, but you can't sell them, where this one you can sell them for the same amount you buy them for. Also, in this mode, you can recover without paying, where in hard mode, you're paying 5,000 every time you recover a truck. So pretty much what makes it hard mode is the money. Restriction of money. Or another thing with hard mode, how I just loaded these 5 real quick straight into the trailer. If you do that in hard mode, you have to pay. So you manually load them to not pay there. But manually loading, you have to have the truck running, which uses fuel. This will do for now. I've got 10 metal rolls in here, which will be able to make 5 metal beams. It is very much a challenge. I've barely even played hard mode, but I have a little bit. I don't exactly know how many more metal beams I'm going to need, so I'm going to leave this here for now. I'll jump into the twins there and go grab the ones from up here. I'll recover back to the garage first. I'll go down this section here. At least I'll still be able to use these metal beams, which I could have used earlier. Yeah, all of that together is kind of why I decided to go on the normal mode for stream. It would take so much longer if I was in hard mode. It would either take much longer or I would never have money. And I'll get stuck. You reckon this would be the type of game you would play? Oh, that was close. Okay. Yeah, you don't need steering wheel. You can play it with controller or keyboard and mouse. Well, if you ever do get it, I've got a profile set up to play multiplayer, and we might be able to do stuff together. I could help. Kind of. In ATS, you're limited to pretty much just driving on normal roads. There's not much challenge in it at all. This game supports up to 4-player multiplayer. Okay, only had one there. Usually they have two. Does this one only have one? It does. Okay. Usually they have two. That's okay. Means I don't need to have another trip down here. Not necessarily a multiplayer task, but there are a lot of tasks and contracts and things that would be easier with a second person or a group of people. You weren't here at the time, but when I was talking to the last guy that was in, Hucks McBee. For instance, trucks that take logs. Until the truck I recently got, no trucks could cart long logs with a log crane. So if you rolled it, you had to bring in a second truck. Although in the earlier games you could. So yeah, it would make it easier with more players. But you can do it all by yourself as well. Which way am I going? Yeah, I am going left or right. Couldn't see my blue marker on the map, on the screen. This seems to be a bit hard. Well, that was close. It'd be things like how I said I needed 16 of one item from that factory. I had to do 2 trips because I'm by myself. If I had a second person, we could both do 1 trip and do it in a convoy. Come on, truck. No, don't roll it like that. There doesn't seem to be a good spot. I don't feel comfortable to roll backwards at all either. I might need to bring the Tatterin in to help pull it out. And that's why I don't feel comfortable going backwards. Oh. I always forget about diff lock. Good thinking. And instantly it's better. Almost up. Once I'm at the top here, I know my way, and I can take diff lock off and go into normal gear. This truck you need to be in low gear to use diff lock. There we go, back on the road. Kind of surprised that I managed to get out of there without rolling it. Also glad. There has been times I've tried to save myself in that situation in the past, and I couldn't. I just roll over. But I put it down to I'm trying to turn the camera, and the camera just won't turn. So I've got enough there now for one of those rail sections. I'm right next to the garage. I'm going to do that to refuel. Now we're going to that other factory where I took the metal rolls to turn them into metal beams, to take them to that factory, to then turn them into the rail sections. Camera is so annoying that it does that when you go over bridges.